Hello everyone, my name is Lexi and today I would like to talk about my working experience in China. As you know, if you watched my previous videos, I am an English teacher in China and today I would like to talk about 10 crazy points which I do in China as an English teacher. If you're interested in this topic, please keep watching. The first point is dancing and singing. If you are that bad in singing and if you can't dance in front of other people, so it's going to be hard for you to work in China. I'm not that good singer, but unfortunately I need to do that and I try to work on it a lot and sometimes I just feel uncomfortable, but I believe that doing something what you don't do usually makes you stronger. That's why I keep doing that. And if you want to be a teacher in China, you need to know how to dance and how to sing. So the next point, you need to make a performance or performances on the stage. It's kind of crazy, but when you work as an English teacher in China, you need to have some ability to make performances with kids, you need to perform by yourself, and you need to have a lot of public speeches in front of other people. The next point is number 8. So what can I say about this point? You need to call to Chinese parents even if they don't speak English, and you need to talk with them. Yes, it's crazy, it's weird, but some Chinese employers, they ask about that. The next point, you need to write a book. Yes, you're not a writer, you're just a teacher, but sometimes they ask you about that. One more point, that's my favorite, I love to do that. You need to do a lot of promos, and sometimes these promos, they're kind of cool. For example, I was karting around the shopping mall where we have our school, and I was karting there in a small racing car, and it was just great. Fifth point, you need to make performances not only in the school or near the school, also sometimes they take you to the touristic zones and you need to do something like blowing balloons or maybe dancing in front of other people or maybe making tea, and it feels not right to do that, but sometimes you just don't know what you're going to do and where because they don't tell you anything about that, and sometimes it just happens with you. The next point is dancing before each class. Yes, I know that's crazy, but I was working in one place where they ask you to dance in front of parents, children, and etc. Before each class which they had in this school. The third point. In this point I would like to mention that sometimes schools have some really crazy global big competitions or other performances, and they don't tell you a lot of details about that. And they ask you to come somewhere, they send you the location sometimes, and you just come there and they tell you, oh, you're going to be a judge here and also you're going to have a public speech. Oh, and don't forget that we need to dance in front of these people right after this performance. And you're like, what the hell is going on? Why should I do that? But sometimes they just don't give you a chance to think about that, they just push you onto the stage and you just over there and you just need to perform. It's kind of weird and it's hard, but Chinese people, Chinese employers, they are so, how to say that, they don't think about your feelings. The second point is one of the weirdest things which I've ever heard about. They ask you to name their kids. And the first place took the most unpleasant thing which I've ever done in my life. It's changing my nationality. The school where I work now, they asked me to change my nationality because I'm not a native speaker. No, it feels pretty uncomfortable to change your nationality, and I don't like to lie to people, and I try to find an excuse for the situation which they put me in, but I don't like it a lot because they didn't tell me that I would need to change my nationality when I applied to this job. and I just came here and I paid for my ticket, for my visa, and etc etc, and they told me, oh, by the way, you can say that you are from this country, you should say that you are from English speaking country. Yes, and that's why I put this point on the first place, because it's not normal. They charge these parents for their classes like we are native speakers, but we are not, and of course we have our own accents, and sometimes it's hard for us to say something because it's normal, it's our second language, and that's why I believe that Chinese employers are fucked up, because they lie to other people because they want to get more money. So it was the first point, and the last one. I hope you liked my video, and please subscribe, and it will motivate me to make more videos. And also, if you want to know something about teaching in China, please comment below and I will make video about that. Thank you and Merry Christmas! Bye bye!